All right, folks, welcome back to the EAL course vlog. First episode of Pacific Dunes. This is a Tom Doak course up at Bandon Dunes. Obviously, you've heard about it. You've seen the other ones. Here's the deal. Pacific Dunes, designed by Tom Doak in 2001, it's consistently one of the highest rated public golf courses in the country. The course is a benchmark for the rebirth of natural-looking golf in the United States. Coastal shore pines propel you out into the open, exposing, rippling fairways, and natural 60-foot high sand dunes with rugged fescue gives Pacific Dunes a visual framing that's hard to come by in links golf. Perhaps it's the most photogenic of all of the courses here at Bandon Dunes, and it's my favorite. The unorthodox routing from Doak offers up a rare 4 par 3s on the back 9, which could be why it's my favorite, because I don't mind plenty of ace cam opportunities and chances to score. You've got the back-to-back par 3s on 10 and 11 coming up in the next video, because this one, my friends, is the front 9. The routing on the front offers us 1 par 5 and 1 par 3. The rest of them, old, steady par 4s, short and long. First one in question, 304 from the green tees. I decided to play the greens. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to have more fun. All right, so 4-iron off the tee. I'm looking for a little draw here, and ends up working out. Pretty happy with that. Kind of hard to start with a 4-iron, honestly. Cold, 7:30 a.m. gets you every time. Second shot here, we've got a 135 into a pin that you can't really see. It's tucked over there behind the dunes. And the first hole is a really good example of what you're going to see on the entire round at Pacific Dunes, which is it's sort of it's got the biggest teeth of all the courses at Bandon Dunes. It's in that sense, it's very photogenic. It's very much an interesting walk. And when I met David McClay-Kidd, who designed the original course at Bandon Dunes, I said, what's the secret behind making a golf course enjoyable? And he said, you want to give the player an opportunity to reveal and to peak. Hit a nice cut up there, and kind of, I think, probably rolled off the green a little bit. Got a birdie try. And the greens here at Pacific Dunes are probably the second best greens as far as condition currently at Bandon Dunes. Sheep Ranch is obviously a brand new opened course, and if you're like me, you have a very hard time adjusting to green speeds. So these greens worked well for me. Obviously, an easy 2-putt par. The tee boxes are all moved around here on Pacific Dunes. So on some tee boxes, I'm playing maybe a green tee or a black tee, but mostly I'm looking at the plates next to it, and it's some version of either of the two. Second hole, 368, going with the big dog. I'll regret that in a second when I lose this ball way right. You know, combination of third round in 24 hours here. Who knows? Anyway, second ball, laced it. Nice little draw down there. Just past the bunker, I've got 105 in. And I would usually hit my 54 degree, but again, right now we've got wind coming in, ball below my feet. Just trying to get grooves on the ball, just starting off easy. And so choose a 50 degree, actually. And, you know, caught a nice little divot there. And ended still up a little short of the hole. I think it pitched and kind of came back a little bit. One of the things about all of the courses at Bandon Dunes is all of the greens have these shelves, these linksy shelves. Birdie putt on the way, or rather bogey putt on the way with my lost ball. I probably could have dropped. I'm not really sure what the local ruling is. I think it kind of depends on how you feel. And the truth is, this is not a Break 90 video. This is just me hitting every shot. Love it or hate it, I'm not that great at golf, or maybe I am. Anyway, little tap-in double bogey putt there. Third hole, we've got 499 from the tips. This is a par 5. Going with the big dog again. Hit a pretty good drive here. Did find the bunker, but again, par 5, no problem. So I wrap my fingers around this 6-iron here, and you know, just trying not to hit it fat, basically. Again, ball a little below my feet here, and you know, just kind of slide through the ball. You can see the kind of not trying to totally overswing and trying to focus on good contact here. Theme. Maybe I should keep doing this. Third shot into this par 5. I've got 95 yards, pretty far uphill and into the wind. Also, really, this pin's kind of, you know, I don't want to find that bunker on the right. That is a very serious bunker. So I'm thinking pitching wedge. That's normally a 130 club for me, and I just try to take it back to a little bit past parallel. The swing's a little bigger when I watch it than it felt when I was in it. Anyway, it was a really good pitching wedge. I think it also caught a little spin and came back. And birdie putt. Gets it down there close. Par putt, here we go. Or wait a minute, does that count? This is COVID times, folks. I don't know. It's not. It's in, but it's not in. Flag stick jiggle, and we're in for par. Got the coffee in my hands, feeling good. Fourth hole, 463. This is where Pac Dunes really embraces you in its sort of Bandon Dunes, lexicon. Like this is where you're like, oh. And it's a really great hole. I really like this hole. It seems really simple off the tee, but you've basically got some bunkers down there on the left, and obviously the wide swath of freezing cold water there on the right. For a guy who plays a draw, not so much my favorite tee shot. I don't really like hitting it so that a straight shot goes out. So I started a little left. Pretty happy with the contact on this, and we are just a smidge off the fairway. 1 or 2 coffee cups off the fairway there. And I've got 151 in, and with the rough and being downwind, 9-iron for me should be good to go, and we are long somehow. I don't know how that happened. I must have gotten a hard bounce. I hit it really well and pretty high, so it must have come out like a knuckleball and just taken with the wind. Happy with this 2-putt par. Again, feeling really good on these greens. Pacific Dunes, Tom Doak, just magic for me.
Nice 2-putt.
Fifth hole, first chance to enable, activate, whatever you will, ace cam. Very excited about this hole. It's 199 from the back tees, but today it's only playing 175. So with the downwind and with the pin being in the back, I think 7-iron is the club. Number 1, ace cams live. Number 2, if I had to pick a favorite course at Bandon Dunes, it would be this course, Pacific Dunes.
Let's see if we can get a hole in one. Wind a little bit off the right, 7-iron, 175. Feeling pretty grateful to be here. That's pretty much right on it. Bad bounce. Rolling a little bit, maybe 6-foot putt. That's an incredible shot.
Catch it a little thin, but honestly, there's no pictures on the scorecard. The irony is that this is one big moving picture on this scorecard. We've got a nice walk up to the green here to get to this relatively short birdie putt. So, this is one of these putts where at your home course, you got it all day. But for me, just slides by the edge. Tap in par. 6th hole. This is a really cool golf hole. It's a short par 4 from the green tees. It's 288. You've kind of got the green and the tee are at the same height. The fairway is about 30 or 40 feet down. You've got a massive bunker on the right, and you've got some bunkers on the left there. So I actually pick 5-wood on this tee in order to play it safe, and I cold top this thing very low. It rolls into the bunker. Drone flies overhead. That scared me, actually. And the ball rolls out of the bunker. So another good example of how there are no pictures on the scorecard, yet this is one entire moving picture. I've got 80 yards in. I grab a 54 degree to give myself a little extra snuff, and hit a pretty good one up there. Happy with that. Happy with that one. A little long left. And here we have about a 40-footer for birdie. I've had a lot of these in my life.
One time, let him in. Come on, let him in. Oh.
Almost in, burning the edge there.
Good effort.
And a little tap-in par there. Nice for a short hole and a terrible opening tee shot. 7th hole, very excited to bring you 436 yards of goodness. This kind of has what a lot of the holes at Pacific Dunes has, which is like kind of different landing areas on the fairway and just getting smaller and smaller and smaller towards the green. Doesn't inspire a tremendous amount of confidence on the tee with the big stick here. And so I hit this sort of pull hook masterpiece where I somehow have a backswing here just off the fairway, and the number in is 185. So not a bad drive, but, you know, just sort of wayward. Really 6-iron here for me. I'm just, with the downwind, I'm just trying to get it up in the air, and somehow from jail, hit the green. It's one of the most elating feelings of a golfer. We all know the feeling. Unfortunately, misread the speed here on the lag putt, and I would have some work to do to make par, which I did not. So that is a bogey. 8th hole, this is a cool hole. This hole moves upwards and to the right. You've got, you know, there's some similar holes here, and probably 8 and 7 are some of them. But they're just kind of getting you ready for the magic here. There's a guy down there filling divots, and I basically took it right at him accidentally. Did have some trouble locating the ball. Finally found it in this kind of thicker rough, and we have 165 in. That bunker is like really chiseled into the green, and the pin is just past the bunker. So with a 7-iron, I'm thinking I'll probably go long. Hopefully going to, you know, just cover that bunker. Really patient shot, happy with it.
That's fine.
Took my shirt off, apparently. I was kind of getting warm. And, you know, not getting the speed here. Tap in par. Pretty happy with that after a tee shot like that.
Good par.
9, 379. So 9's interesting. It's got 2 greens, an upper and a lower. So you need to locate which green you're going to be playing early on, and that's how you pick your line. I'm kind of looking just to the right of that cart path that goes up the mountain there. I hit a little bit right of that with a bit of a cut. But all in all, we are enjoying the walk. And we've hit just a tiniest little bit of fairway. There's not much fairway right where I am. I'm kind of in this little pocket of fairway. And we've got 100 yards, but I just kind of, with the ball so far above my feet, I just wanted to chill the swing out. So pitching wedge, unfortunately, with the downwind, really misjudged this shot, and I've got like a 75-foot putt. Which really somehow must have eaten my spinach before I hit that putt. Got a 10-foot comebacker, and I'm not feeling too good over it. And anyway, 3-putt, good for me. Front 9 finish with a 4 over 40. Pac Dunes really comes alive on the back 9, so please make sure to take a look at the back 9 video coming out next week. Very excited to go back and play one of Tom Doak's early masterpieces. Obviously, he did Barnbougle right around the same time. The owners of Barnbougle and Bandon Dunes are friends. They've kind of always sort of helped each other learn from rustic golf, links golf, modern revitalization. And Tom Doak's been involved with this the entire time. I've had the wonderful opportunity of playing golf with Mr. Doak twice, and maybe I'll tell you those stories on the second 9. Thanks for watching, everybody, and please don't take this too seriously, the game or the video. Have a good one.